Hi, I'm Wisp, and today we're going to see if I, a proud British Willola Wisp, can pass my country's own citizenship test, kinda, by using the power of the internet and the most highest of quality testing websites. I will prove that I am indeed capable of being part of the 42% of my fellow Brits who would easily ace this quiz. Or failing that, perhaps sneak into another country. So lads, this is the Life in the UK test. I don't know how official this is. I'm not sure if this is like a good mock test thing, but we'll have a go. We can do a few. This is test 1 of 45 for British citizenship and ILR applicants. It contains 24 questions with audio and correct answers. It has audio? You mean I got... Oh my god. Okay, let's capture audio. Fucking damn it. Which country's flag is not part of the Union flag? Okay, so Ireland's flag is... What is Ireland's flag? Scotland's is... England is white with the red cross. Scotland is blue with white, and that's the blue on it. Wales is orange, white, green. Okay, yeah, it's not Ireland then. It's surely it's not Ireland, right? It's the Welsh... What did Ireland use? Isn't the white from Ireland? I'm sure. Surely, isn't the Welsh flag like mostly white, like white, green, and a dragon? Or am I getting that wrong? Yeah, white, green, and dragon. Yeah, that's kind of, huh? Well, today we learned. What is the judicacy responsible for? Oh God, am I overthinking this? What's this got to do with British citizenship? My brain wants. I kind of want to put interpreting the law. Okay, yeah, good. Because those three doesn't make sense to me for judicacy. What the fuck is the habeas corpus act? Yeah, I don't see the relevance either. What does this have to do with British culture, actually? How does this help integrate? 1685 is the year where everything kind of happened, so 1685. Which events is the bombing of English cities by the Germans? This is the Blitz. This is the Blitz. Every British person knows this. Everyone knows this. This is a more relevant question to British culture because this had, you know, it's quite recent history and, you know, it has an effect on people's lives still through to today. So, yeah. Why is it called the Glorious Revolution? Please don't make me misogynistic. Please don't make me misogynistic if this is wrong. Because there was no fighting. Okay, I'm not misogynistic, but I was still wrong. What is the context of this question? Why is it called the Glorious Resolution? When did the UK leave the EU following the Brexit vote? This is stupid. There's only one clearly right answer. If they'd been like 2016, 2020, 2024, then like fair dues. The f you mean 1957? 1973? What is this question? Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy one. When was the first British Prime Minister, Sir Robert Walpole, in power? That's a history question. I'm not good on my history. Yeah, I don't know this one. It's so ancient. It's not relevant to the current culture. I'm gonna go with 1714 because I kind of like the number. 1721 to 1742. Okay, the explanation was he was the first Prime Minister in this year. Very cool, thank you. Which country's national flower is the thistle? I don't even know our national flower, to be honest. I don't even know what the British national flower is. It's either Scotland or Wales, and I think it's Scotland. Yeah, Scotland. Honestly, the thistle being the national flower of Scotland is very apt. Who developed ideas about economics during the Enlightenment period, which is still referred to today? It has to be Adam Smith. It's Adam Smith. I know it's Adam Smith from TV tropes. There's a TV trope, Adam Smith Hates Your Guts, and it's about where you're selling stuff in video games, and you get like a minuscule amount of the price you bought it for. It's Adam Smith. Which two countries took part in the Battle of Agincourt? France and England. Very notable battle where our longbows were quite effective on the French cavalry. The speaker is an MP. True. Wait, true? No, wait. Is the speaker an MP? No, the speaker has to be impartial, right? False. True. Oh, he is an MP, but he doesn't represent a party. My logic was sound, but it was not sound. I'm learning a lot today that I really should have known before today. What religion are the Puritans? Well, the Puritans are one who went to America. The Protestants? Yeah. Who can nominate life peers? Well, from the question earlier, the Prime Minister, it can't be leaders of other political parties. The Speaker is an MP. So the monarchy? Does the monarchy have power for Parliament? Monarchy. Monaco. No, Lisa. Really? I don't. I'm losing. I'm getting deported, chat. I'm getting deported. No. Everyone's hoping my British culture fading every question. Why do I need to know the exact sum? How does this help me integrate into British culture? You think it's 3K? I'm gonna trust Pad. Pad does lawyer stuff. It's 10 grand. Of course it's 10 grand. Which tribes invaded Britain after the Romans had left? The Normans aren't a tribe. The Normans are not a tribe. I don't think it's the Jutes and Anglo-Saxons. I don't think we invaded Britain. The Celts are native. It's the Jutes and Anglo-Saxons. Oh, really? Not enough to park. It's so over. It's so over. I'm gone. I'm leaving. Bye-bye. Bye. Thanks for the stream, everyone. Bye-bye. But I guess we're going to have to keep going until we pass at least one, right, chat? I say we as if you all didn't get 75% and I'm a idiot. I'm going to keep going until I can pass. We didn't pass. Okay. Oh, what? Australia citizenship. Let's do Australia. Let's do Australia. Can we get into Australia? What are the core values that underpin Australian society? Wealth, status, and power. Freedom, respect, fairness, and equality. Obedience, tradition, and conformity. Since we're not getting into England, we're sneaking into Australia. We're sneaking into Australia now, chat. Why is voting important in Australia's parliamentary democracy? It allows us to have say in how Australia is governed. Yeah. Which event began in 1851 in Australia? Okay, so first off, I'm too stupid to do the test. Oh no! So it's the establishment of a Commonwealth or the Gold Rush. Oh. What is the principle of democracy? Rule of the majority. What must representative parliament do in a parliamentary democracy? Answer to the people through elections. What type of a government system does Australia have? Parliamentary democracy. Why do many people want to become Australian citizens? Because Australian values create secure and prosperous society. Which of the following is not an Australian value? Discrimination. What does rule of law mean in Australia? Everyone is equal under the law. Where does the power of government come from in a parliamentary democracy? The people. What happens if you're not correctly enrolled to vote? Oh, you can't. Oh. Oh. At what age was Australian citizens involved to vote? 18 years or over? Why is that 18 years or over? That's a very weird phrasing. Who can influence the Australian Electoral Commission? No one? Where are the Torres Strait Islands the people from? Islands between Queensland and Papua New Guinea? What's the significance of Australian citizenship? That one. I got 90%. I snuck into Australia, lads. Hell yeah. It is a lot better. I like it a lot more because I am now an Australian citizen real. Oh, let's see the US citizenship test, actually. Who was the last names of the 5 most recent presidents? It was... After Bush, we had Clinton, Bush, Obama. Didn't we go like Trump, Biden, Trump? So I'm guessing it has to be this one then. Also, this is the only one ending in Trump. I guess it just didn't care because it's like one of the few times they've had a president get elected out and then go back in after for a second term. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? There's a magic number each election that I don't bloody remember, where if you have over this amount, you win the presidency. Oh god, what was it? What's half of 435? I can't math today either. It's so over. 218. Yeah, surely. Yeah. What is one responsibility that's only for United States citizens? The Oath of Allegiance. Jury duty? Oh, really? I guess that makes sense. Because partners always struggle to get some numbers starting with 2-1. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah. Who was the first president? George Washington. I almost clicked John Adams. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? That freed the slaves. But in what way? I'm gonna go... In what way did it free the slaves? This was like Lincoln's term, right? This was Lincoln's term and a very troubling political time in his life where this really helped him out. Okay, the answer apparently is Bad Gateway. Apparently the answer was Bad Gateway. Oh, I knew it was one of them. I knew it. I second guessed myself. I knew it. Who was the president during World War One? It wasn't Taft. Was it Roosevelt? Was it Woodrow Wilson? Also, wasn't it two? I thought it was 2 presidents. Yeah, there's definitely. I think there was 2 presidents during World War One. Woodrow Wilson. Why do I second guess myself? Why does the flag have 13 stripes? It's not this one. I don't know that one. They're voting. Oh, I don't know. Okay, we're not getting into America. Not that I wanted to. Shame we're getting deported, but at least we have Australia. We had a good laugh. We had a good laugh.